This is Touchdown Friday Night. Sponsored by Food City, Champion Chevrolet, Southern Classic Auto Wash and Lube Center, and McDonald's.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Touchdown Friday Night, one of the largest high school football shows in Tennessee and Virginia. I'm Kenny Hawkins, along with my tag team partner, Kane O'Neill. Tonight, we got 15 games on tap, including several involving unbeaten teams. But before we jump into action, here's Kane with our hit of the night.
All right, let's head to it in Greenville for our hit of the night. Zach Christian taking the handoff and met immediately by Kenny Kershaw, blowing that play off. Kenny's going to love anybody named Kenny for the hit of the night. The Devils were all over the Falcons tonight. We'll have the highlights a little later on. Kenny?
All right, thanks a lot, Kane. We begin in Bloomingdale tonight, where something had to give between unbeaten Sullivan North, who hosted unbeaten Happy Valley. The Warriors were coming off a surprising easy win over Cloudland last Friday, a game in which they held the Landers scoreless. Keeping that door shut against the Golden Raiders was going to be much tougher tonight. North led this game at the half, 18-14. They added to the lead in the third quarter. Christian Arnold starts one way, reverses the field, didn't like that way, goes the other way, gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Golden Raiders led it 24-14. Here come the Warriors. Back. They take the lead when Sage Hahn rolls right, hits Austin Hicks in the end zone for the score. Warriors take a 28-24 lead. Raiders return the ball over next possession. Happy Valley capitalizes when Hahn hits Skylar Hyatt, who makes a couple of tacklers miss and dives into the end zone. What a game tonight. Warriors went on to win by the final of 41-24.
Well, this is a huge win. I'm so proud and excited for our seniors. It's the first time they've started 2-0. And this is a very, very good North team that we just beat. Our backs were against the wall at halftime, down 4, but, we overcome the adversity, and that's what we talked about. And, we got great leadership on this team, and that's hats off to these seniors and these assistant coaches. This is an absolutely awesome night. These coaches and these players deserve that.
I told you since Jump Street, Happy Valley was going to be tough this year.
And you followed it up?
They beat Sullivan North 41-24. I could see that showdown coming down the road with Hampton. Hardin Valley beating Bearden tonight by the final of 35-7. Let's talk William Blount and DobynsBennett. Indians led this game early on, 14-7 as we go to J. Fred Johnson Stadium. Cole Maupin would add to the lead in the first quarter, where the quarterback runs like a fullback over the Governor defender, scoring from 10 yards out. 21-7 Indians. Blount fights back. Austin Myrick rolls out, hits T.J. King for the first down late in the first half. Then Myrick puts up the beautiful pass in the end zone to Isaiah Hanna for the 27-yard score, making it 21-14 at the break as we go to the board. William Blount comes up here and beats DobynsBennett tonight by the final of 37-28. It was Maryville. They were losing early, but they come back to beat Jefferson County 41-17. Let's go Sullivan Central taking on Cherokee. A special night. J.T. Brooks back in the house. There he is right there. They were going to come out fired up for their captain. The Chiefs, Colin Trent rolls, can't find anyone downfield. He's sacked by the Cougars, Kelton Moody and Jackson Harrison. Might have been the only highlight of the night. The Cougars, Tyler Cox punting, high snap. The ball is on the turf. Brian Bledsoe picks it up for the Chiefs, takes it into the end zone. That made it 7-0 Cherokee. Next Cougar possession. Drew Robinette attempts a handoff, and it's on the ground. The Chiefs, Grayson Cowan, picks it up, and he's going to run it in for the touchdown. Defense turning into the offense tonight. All Cherokee. They beat Sullivan Central by the final of 28-6. It was Sevier County over Cott County tonight by the final of 31-7. David Crockett on the road. Burt Toney Stadium taking on Morristown West. The Pioneers' T.K. Hill on the kickoff return. Up the middle, to the right side. There he goes. Off to the races. He's going to take the ball all the way down into the territory. The drive would stall. Trojans, John Forback connects with Jacob Metler, and he'll get the first down right here. A few plays later, Forback again. This time connects with Luke Phillips, who's wide open for the touchdown. It was 21-0. That was pretty. Trojans, as we go to the board, Morristown West went on to beat David Crockett tonight by the final of 28-8. Sullivan East continues to roll. They beat Granger on the road 33-24. Kane?
Thanks, Kenny. The Science Hill Hilltoppers barely got out of Elizabethton last week with their lives, going 2 overtimes before knocking off the Cyclones. Tonight, they face one of the best quarterbacks in the state, Cole Copeland, who's headed to Chattanooga next season. Not a pretty first half for the Toppers, trailing 19-0 at the break. And the Bradley Central Bears kept attacking. Copeland hands it off to Adam Mullis, weaving through this defense, somehow staying on his feet there, and gets into the end zone. Bears up 25-0. Science Hill did get on the board, but it wasn't pretty. Jalen Adams fumbles the high snap, scoops it up, and then sees a wide-open Andre Butler in the end zone. Toppers down 25-7, but the Bears claw right back, and it's Copeland using his legs, going up the middle and in for the score. Toppers fall 32-7.
There's not a lot good you can tell them after a loss like that. We got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do to get better when we're playing a good football team like Bradley Central. Made a lot of mistakes the first half, and you can't make mistakes like that and recover on a good football team. We got some good players. We got a lot to build off of, but things like execution things. Anytime you do that, the execution just wasn't very good tonight.
So we'll go to the board. Science Hill losing 32-7. Seymour would defeat Sullivan South 34-28. Down in Greenville tonight, the Green Devils hosting Volunteer. First quarter, Devils in the red zone. Cade Ballard putting this ball up in the end zone for Dorian Goddard, but the pass is picked off by Matt Simpson. Falcons, though, unable to capitalize on the turnover, and Greenville takes over from there. Ballard fakes the pitch, then putting this ball deep down the near sideline for Seth Crawford, making the grab, and he is into the end zone. 51-yard touchdown pass. Devils up 7-0 and keep their foot on the gas pedal. Donovan Barner getting over the goal line from 2 yards out. Devils roll over the Falcons 45-0. And Hampton is going to take down Cosby tonight 52-7. The Civil War game taking place at South Green tonight. Rebels hosting North Green. Closing seconds of the first half, tied at 7. Huskies knocking in the field goal. North Green heading into the locker room up 10-7. Huskies trying to add to that lead in the third quarter, but the handoff here is fumbled, and Jamie Bible dives on the loose ball for South Green, and that is big. Rebels immediately drive down the field, and Levi Myers gets over the goal line for the score. South Green wins it 21-10, and Elizabethton all over Johnson County tonight. They win 47-0. Now that's 7 down and still 8 more to go as we finish off the games in Tennessee before heading to Southwest Virginia. But first, here are the Cherokee cheerleaders to help take us to break.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. Morristown East in town to take on Tennessee High, coming off that big win last week against Sullivan South. Vikings trailed by 14 in the third. Vikings went to the air. Ty Myers finds Austin Henson along the sideline for the big pass play. Then the wheels came off for the Vikings as they fumbled deep in Hurricane territory. But then 2 plays later, East returns the favor, and the Vikings were in business right here. Nobody could hold on to the ball from there. Jordan Barr takes a handoff into the end zone for the score. That cut the lead to 14-7. But as we go to the board, Morristown East went on to beat Tennessee High tonight by the final of 24-7. And it was Gatlinburg Pittman beating Cumberland Gap by the final of 41-6. Unicoi County hosting the West Green Buffaloes. Blue Devils had some success through the air in this one. First quarter, quarterback Kendrick Williams, TV 11 Player of the Week, throws the deep ball to Shad and Peavy House, who brings it in for the score. Those two wouldn't be done connecting tonight. West Green couldn't get much going on offense. Here, Michael Smith comes flying in for the sack. Then the Blue Devils are driving again when Williams throws it to Peavy House in the corner for the... That's nice. That's in your living room right there. Let me give him a little fist bump. 14-0 as we go to the board. It looks like this. It was West Green and Unicoi County. This is one of the late scores we got. It was Unicoi County winning 35-13. Oakdale beating Cloudland by the final of 20, or should I say Cloudland beating Oakdale by the final of 44-20. Okay?
All right, Hancock County was in Kingsport tonight to take on Trinity Academy. Trinity comes out strong on their opening possession. Grayson Vaughn hits Bryce Waldecker off the play action for the long gain into Indian territory. Same drive, David Arthur takes the pitch, gets outside, picks up 10 yards for a nice first down.
Bounds. I like
Trinity caps the drive when Vaughn finds Peyton Kegley in the flat, and Kegley is going to do the rest, getting over the goal line for the score and a 7-0 lead. We will head to the board. Trinity Academy winning 53-12, and Concord falling to Unaka 56-33. Another score, Chucky Doe taking down Claiborne tonight 37-32. Now that's 11 down, but still 4 more to go in Southwest Virginia as we bring you highlights of Abingdon hosting Gate City and the Bearcats facing the Trojans. But first, here is the Virginia High Band to help take us to break.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. Let's head to Southwest Virginia. Abingdon taking on Gate City tonight. The Falcons got the crowd fired up as they entered the stadium to take on Gate City. Blue Devils to the stand. Abingdon struck first. Tyler Hamilton finds Cade Lane deep down the field for the Falcons touchdown. That made it 7-0. Things didn't go well for Gate City. Their quarterback fumbles. Abingdon is there to pounce on the ball and get the turnover. Then on the very next play, Hamilton calls his own number where the scamper goes over the right side. I don't know if he was touched. Up the middle into the end zone for the touchdown. That made it 14-0. And it was Abingdon all over Gate City tonight by the final of 56-14. And it was Hurley beating Eastside by the final of 36-12. Virginia High this evening, the Bearcats led by John Battle by 3 in the second quarter. Trojans, Matthew Tipton was looking to drive his team down the field when Aaron Rose sacked him to stop the drive. Michael Howard then showed some tough running up the middle for Virginia High, but their drive stalled as well. Then just before the half, Tipton looked to give Battle the lead before halftime, but he was picked off at the 2-yard. Was that Joshua Dobbs last night? As we go to the board. Look just like it. Virginia High went on to win by the final of 40-15. All right, JD, that's my boy. Okay, I'm just playing. It was Georgia win over Fort Chisholm by the final of 40-13. Other scores, it was Marion over Northwood 50-6. Rural Retreat beat Bland County 41-34. It was Harlan County, Kentucky beating Thomas Walker 41-6. And Grundy all over Ridgeview, West Virginia by the final of 40-20. King?
All right, in Chilhowie, Virginia tonight, the Warriors hosting the Raiders from J.I. Burton. Chilhowie leading 27-18 in the third. Quarterback Alex Delp hits Wayne Turley on the swing pass. Turley cuts back, makes another defender miss, and races 30 yards for the touchdown. Warriors taking a 33-18 lead. Raiders trying to get back into this game late in the third quarter. Well, but this certainly will not help. The Cavaliers pass here is going to be picked off by Burton, and is going to be returned to midfield, putting an end to that Raider drive. Chilhowie holds on to beat J.I. Burton tonight 33-32. And Richlands defeating Union 28-27. In Glade Spring tonight, the hosting Cavaliers hosting the Titans from Twin Springs. 12-7 Titans in the second. Cavaliers trying a little trickery. Randall Boyd taking the reverse and drives into Twin Springs territory for the first down. But the drive is going to stall right there before the half. Cavaliers fumble the ball on 4th and 3rd. And the Titans are going to recover right there, leading 12-7 at the half. Twin Springs goes on to win this one 28-7. Wise Central over Ridgeview 23-6. Some other scores: Graham taking down Tazewell 48-12. Patrick Henry all over Ryco 49-6.